quality, but I wanted to film the rest of, well, this portion of the tack haul. Nothing else has come today that I'm aware of, but I'm still waiting on a couple more things. Let's see, that's the first thing. So I ordered, if you don't follow Milstream Saddlery on Facebook, she, I think, is in the UK, but they do like auctions and stuff like that where everything's super cheap. So I had ordered a couple things over the course of like quarantine, and they couldn't ship until after, or I guess until their post offices and stuff opened back up. So this stuff has been basically sitting there for probably 2 or 3 months, and it just got shipped a couple of weeks ago, and it's been literally sitting here. Actually, it got here like the day I left for the horse show, so it's been about a week and a half that it's been sitting here. But the first thing I got was this Lemieux jacket. Put this guy on. It is just basically a windbreaker. It says Lemieux on the side right here. Yes, it's great. As far as, just got some sweatpants on. As far as like sizing, I think this is a medium. She did say that it ran small. I'm normally a small in most stuff, a medium in jackets, but I'm a big fan. It reminds me of like that Ariat one that I have, that black one that has Ariat down the side. I'm sure you've seen it in some of my videos before, but I'm actually gonna leave this on because I like it. But yeah, just a windbreaker. It'd be great for the fall. It's gray. I don't think that these are like, I think that she's got a lot of discontinued stuff, which I'll see in a second, some more discontinued stuff, but I think that these aren't really made anymore. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think they're made anymore. Next thing I got, surprise, surprise, another saddle pad. This is from the same place, Milstream Saddlery. They had the, and again, I don't like pink, but this like really, really bright, like fluorescent pink looks pretty good on my base. But it's the dressage pad. I already have the jump cut, and she had the whole set. So she got polo wraps, polo wrap. So there's 4 polo wraps, and then the bonnet is an extra large, which I think is probably gonna be too big for 10. It's definitely gonna be too big for Theo. But yeah, so I got that for a super good steal. Now that I have like the complete set for the fuchsia, I feel more comfortable selling the dusty pink from Equestrian Stockholm, because I don't think I'm gonna ever use it because it's that like really light pink. I don't know, I still can't decide what I want to do with it. So this just came today from Equazone. It was part of one of my last hauls. When I got the bridle and the breastplate and all that stuff. I had ordered this, but it was out of stock. So they shipped it to me. It actually just got here today, but they had shipped it out like a week or 2 ago. But it is just a gold Kincher brow band. I'm gonna put that on the bridle that I use on Olaf. It's a horse size, so it meant to go on that bridle. And then I got also, I got this. It kind of looks funny, but this is a Dion Hackamore. I am super silly, and I thought that this came with the actual Hackamore piece. And then I was like really upset, and I was like, what the heck? Like, why is that not with it? Like, I'm so confused. I'm so irritated. And then I went online and looked at the description, and it said the Hackamore is not included. So that was great. So now I have to go find one online that I want to order. which is great. I'm thinking about getting the, which one? What am I thinking? Kelsey, words, use them. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? The Steuben Steel Tech one. I actually have it in my cart right now for Riding Warehouse, but I'm gonna search around for better prices first. Ideally, I would really love to show 10 in a Hackamore and just ride him like jumping in a Hackamore. Obviously, like dressage and stuff, we use a bit, but if it's possible to switch him back over now that he is a little bit more respectable and a law-abiding citizen most of the time, I want to try and go back to it because he really enjoys a Hackamore. Like, he really enjoys being in a Hackamore, but he is just not trustworthy sometimes. But the past 2 shows that we've gone to, he has been absolutely fabulous. So, how does this work? So I'm guessing, did I put this on backwards? Yeah, girl, I did. All right. So, yes, my plan is to hopefully be able to have him, that doesn't seem right. But that would be backwards. Unless, I'll figure it out later. But that's what I got from there. That was the last thing I was waiting on from Equazone. I still have yet to get my horselet order. At this point, I think I already emailed him and was like, hey, just refund me because I still have not received it and I'm a little irritated. But we'll see if that comes. So the next order I placed was from SmartPak, and I have a couple more things I'm waiting on from them, like supplement wise. And I got don't you get so mad when you do something like that? Or either stub your toe, or you drop something, or you drop your phone on your face, or hit yourself with a girth, or hit yourself with side reins. So basically, I just got another pair of side reins. Olaf chewed mine up. I had ordered a pair, which I think I showed in one of my other TACK hauls, that were not the right ones. They didn't have the donut for like the stretch or whatever. My trainer was like, you're not using those, return those. And I was like, okay, but I had already used them. So, yeah, so I'll probably go and sell them. But these are the ones she wanted me to have. So these are the ones that I bought. I think they were like 50 bucks. Super cheap. The next thing I got was this Visor. It's so cute. It is, I don't know what the color of this one is, but it's like super adorable. It's so cute. I have a brown one, but I'm just gonna put this on my black helmet, and it's like very summery. So that is what I got from, and then I have these from SmartPak. So I lose sunglasses like crazy, and when I was at the horse show this past weekend, I am not even kidding. I couldn't see. The dust and like the sun and the wind and everything was like getting in my eyes, and my contacts were like popping off of my eye, and I almost lost them a couple times. So we have sunglasses. I mean, they're not horrible. I mean, they're not terrible, but they ain't pretty. But they're functioning for what I need them for. So this will block all of like the sun and the wind. They're basically like, I don't know, glasses that you would wear like when you're trying to keep water and stuff out of your eyes. I don't know. But I bought 2 pairs because I lose them. I don't know. I'm gonna keep one in my car, and then I'm gonna keep one at the barn, so that way I don't ever lose them. I'll probably lose them in like 2 weeks and then be buying more. And you'll see them in another TACK haul. I got these from State Line Tack. Have been waiting on these for freaking ever, and thank you so much to Kilari for basically giving me my own like little Instagram tour of these and like how they fit and stuff, and she even showed them on a different horse. These are the medium ones, so these are the ones I got for 10. So they're the shoe fly leggings, and then I got smalls for Theo. They just are not here yet. So they basically go around and they don't like attach to the, like they don't like stick to the horse's legs like or cause heat or anything like that. So I figured these would be really, really good to have them turned out in. A lot of people rave about these, and yeah, so these are for 10, and then Theo's will be here soon. Right now, Theo is the one being turned out during the day, so I think I am going to just go ahead and have these put on him just so like it kind of helps with the flies and stuff, but 10 is being turned out in the indoor right now because of his skin issues that he's been having. The next place I ordered from was Dover, and I ordered when they had their like huge like tent sale or whatever. I ordered another pair of dressage gloves, and these are like tech gloves, so like you can be on your phone or whatever when you're riding. They are the Noble Outfitters. They're really nice. These would be really good for like the summertime and stuff, like outdoor shows, because they've got this breathable, what size did I get, an 8? Yeah. So they've got this breathable mesh over your knuckles and over here, but these are actually really nice. And they've got like, they kind of look like golfing gloves, but these are actually really nice. I'm really excited like for any dressage. I think I'm going to focus on dressage shows this year. Honestly, like I love like the hunter jumper shows, but I truthfully just feel like after taking both of them to that 4-day show, I was so exhausted, and I still can't like get my life together after that show. I am probably just going to focus on dressage shows, and they're cheaper too, and they're way less stressful, and you have exact ride times. So the next thing I got was a lead rope with a chain. The reason why I got this is for Theo. When we load on the trailer, he loads honestly really good. Like he really, really loads well. But then there's some times where he's like, I'm just not gonna get on. And instead of being like super forceful with him, like trying to like force him to get on and whatnot, like I try to use a lot of the positive reinforcement when it comes to the trailer. And he doesn't have any like issues that it seems with the trailer, because he'll load perfect like 4 out of 6 times. And then those 2 times he's like, I'm just not gonna do it today. So I got this. His old owner had actually told me a story about how she was trying to get him loaded on a trailer at one point, and he just wouldn't go. There was like a hurricane coming or something. She was in Florida, and like she just they needed to get out, and he just would not get on the trailer. So she called this lady to come in, and she's like, I bet I can get your horse on the trailer within like 10 minutes. And she's like, okay, whatever. So she came out, and basically what you do is you take it through one side of the halter, go under the chin, and then latch it up to the top part of like the halter, not the part here, but the one up there. And she basically held pressure under the bottom of the chin, even when he was like going back. And then once they took a step forward, he got on the trailer. They're like, he would go forward and get on the trailer. So she was like, every once in a while, I will have to put that, or I would put that back on him, and he would be like, oh yeah, no, I don't want to do that again. So I got this for those like random times where he does not want to load on the trailer, because it really honestly just depends on his mood. Like he's usually fine to get on and go places, but to get back on and go home, it's like a hit or miss whether he wants to get on the trailer. So I got this because I was borrowing my trainer's one just to put on and put under his chin, because like literally the minute this goes on, he's like, okay, I'm getting on the trailer, and he doesn't like fuss at all. I don't even have to use it, but the fact that it's there, he's like, okay. So that's why I got that. Long story short, it's not the best of ways, but sometimes when you're in a rush to get somewhere, you're like, get on the dang trailer. I know you can do it. You just did it. So with the with the Dover tent sale, they had these are my favorite, my absolute stinking favorite grooming box or grooming kits, and I really wanted to get one in particular just for shows, so that way I did not have to keep like taking them out of their trunk. Like honestly, I'm just trying to keep like one thing for shows and the other not for shows, like one for the barn and one for shows, so that way I don't even have to like really load and unload my trailer anymore, because it just takes so much work. So I just want to keep this and a pair of show brushes in my trunk and call it a day. That's what I want to do. That's what I'm gonna do. So that's why I got this. And normally they're $50. I think they were on sale for like 30, which is really good for how nice of quality this is. And I got the hunter green color because that's the color of our barn, and that's the color that Theo likes apparently. So these are really, really nice. They are literally my absolute favorite. This is my third one now. I've got one for 10, one for Theo, and then now one for shows that will just stay in my show trunk. And then that way I don't have to switch stuff out anymore. It's great. The last thing, which there is, oh, actually, just kidding. So when we were at the horse show, I went to my local tack shop and got a couple things. What did I get? I got fly spray, which obviously I don't have here, so I'm not going to show you. I got this hat. And then I got, so another thing for my trailer. I did not want to have to keep trying to remember where the heck my lead rope was, so I'm going to keep one of my not lead rope, lunge whip. So I got this Centaur lunge whip. It's really pretty. It's like this like light blue. But yes, I don't know why I just did that. Why do you do the things that you do? That was really smart. So yeah, just got a lunge whip. I also did get a royal blue lunge line, which is in my car. I'm not gonna go out there and go grab it and show it to you because that's kind of like annoying. I also got, these are my favorite hairnets ever. It is, oh, looks like somebody got into it. Wonder who that could have been. Kitty. They are amazing. They're like $10. I have a bunch of them, but I could not find one and I needed it for the show, and then I didn't end up using it. It basically looks like a pantyhose, or pantyhose, however you say that. And then you pretty much just put it on and your hair goes through the top of this loop, and then you just basically like put it back and then put your helmet on. So these are awesome. I love these hairnets. They're amazing. The next thing I got, which I already used because I wore this in the show, I got this polo shirt. It's like that techie stretchy material. It was so comfortable. It is Hackamore, so that is the brand. It's got the logo here. It is navy, and this is like the lime green, and this matches the lime Lemieux perfectly, like absolutely perfect. It looks so good. And then it's got some white trim, but this was really, really nice. Like for a schooling show, I was really happy with it. I paired it with the crystal gray from Equestrian Stockholm, and it looked really good. I'll insert a little picture here of us wearing it. But yes, it is adorable. And honestly, it was like one of the most comfortable shirts. They remind me of the Lemieux ones, but not like the new color Lemieux ones. The Lemieux ones that are like the lavender and the sorbet, that are that like stretchy techy material, not the cotton one. So I did not have any kind of shirt that like had those like lime green accents, so I'm just trying to justify the fact that I wanted this to match the lime green pad. The last thing I got from my tech shop, which I'm so excited for, is this tailored Sportsman ice fill shirt. It is in, both of these are in an extra small. This one I think was like 20 or 30% off at the show, or at the store, or my local tech shop maybe. I don't even remember. I black out when I'm at horse shows. But I love these. These are my absolute favorite sun shirts. They are super stretchy. The material is really, really soft. And this color is lilac. So I thought this would go really, really pretty with either like the corn blue or the blueberry, or any, like honestly, any of those colors. Like white, I mean, it's a really pretty color. And I'm obsessed with their shirts. So anytime they're on sale, I try to snag these because I really like them. That's it. That's it for right now. I did not get, there were a couple more things that came in, but unfortunately they're at the barn right now because I used them for the horse show. I got those Magic Keep jump boots that I used in the show, and I really like them. So once the rest of my stuff comes, I'm waiting for a couple more things from Dover and one more thing from SmartPak, I think, and then my horse sled order, if it's ever going to show up, which I literally ordered at the beginning of May. So we'll see. We'll see when that comes, or if I'm gonna get a refund. Hopefully I'll get something, but yeah. So we'll fast forward to when the rest of my stuff comes.